Step 8. Installing the wall and roof frames to the base rails. This part is exciting because this is where you'll start to see your building take shape. You'll need at least 2 people for this, and some 24 and 30-foot wide buildings may require 3 or more people. Many times there are irregularities in the concrete, dips or low spots that, unless we take certain precautions, could cause the building to be out of plumb and or level. So first, we want you to mark the 4 corner vertical pins right where they are affixed to the horizontal portion of the base rails, like this. Next, run your chalk line from corner to corner and snap it, marking each upright.
We're not going to use this one, Sergio. It's just for the... Pretty straight, man.
Now take your Sharpie and mark those chalk lines. Do the same to the other side. Start at the farthest end of the building and position the first roof wall frame, the one without a truss brace, next to the appropriate vertical pin. A building this size is pretty easy. Some of the taller 24-foot wide and 30-foot wide buildings may require the use of boards and clamps to create a pocket, kind of like a pole vaulter would use. Now we're going to take a moment out to show you how to put the wall and roof frames on the base rails with our heavy-duty or 2-inch by 4-inch main frame system. As we pointed out earlier, the building we're showing you go together in this installation DVD is a 2-inch by 3-inch main frame system. But we also fabricate a building system with a 2-inch by 4-inch main frame system. The 2x4 building system will clear span up to 40 feet with sidewalls of up to 15.5 feet high, but it requires a lifting device to lift the wall and roof frames. So we wanted to show you how to do this. As you can see, it's going to take 3 people for this operation, 1 to operate the forklift, and 2 to keep the frames steady. Carefully position the sidewalls down onto the base rail pins and brace as needed. A lifting device, such as what we're showing you, is only needed on the 2-inch by 4-inch main frame system, which is any of our buildings in excess of 30 feet wide or higher than 12.5-foot sidewall or eave height. Now, let's get back to our original building. Be in communication with your helper and lift hand over hand until the roof wall frame is vertical. While your helper holds the frame steady, lift one side and place it onto the insert and slide it into place, and repeat on the other side. Both sides of the frame on some of the smaller structures can be lifted and slid into place at the same time. Proceed with the others until you've placed each individual roof and wall assembly on the vertical pins that are on the base rails. Right now, we want you to match the bottom of the wall assembly with the line you just marked out with the chalk line. Some may be all right, matching up very nicely, but some may not. For those, you'll use a crowbar to lift the bottoms up until they match your reference line, and when matching, have the other person screw in a couple of frame screws. After each of your wall and roof assemblies are in place, put the remaining frame screws into place until each has 4 screws. On the corners, put your frame screws to the inside so that when you're putting the exterior wall panels on, the heads of the frame screws are not distorting the panels. Hey, starting to look like a building, isn't it?